version of my higher self only and no other. Please be here with me now. Assist me in channeling messages for the collective today. Connect me to the truth and nothing but the truth, and help me to see only what I am allowed to see and the highest good of all. Please protect me and my audience against doing any evil, malicious intents, frequencies, and vibrations. Protect me and my audience against doing any evil eye and envies, judgments, low vibrational evil entities of any kind, curses, hexes, and spells, and psychic attacks. And please help my audience to connect to the right power for themselves. Bring love, harmony, joy, and balance into this space. And please block out all and any evil entities of any kind. In the name of love and light, and so it is. Hello my loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Amaryllis, and in today's video we are going to be exploring the question, should you wait or should you move on from this person? Okay, so with that being said my loves, let's get straight into it. So for my lovely group number 1 collective, we have this opalite crystal. For my lovely group number 2 collective, we have this blue howlite crystal. For my lovely group number 3, we have this black obsidian crystal. For my lovely group number 4, we have this citrine crystal. For my lovely group number 5, we have this green moss agate. And for my group number 6, we have the white howlite crystal. With that being said, feel free to take your time, tune into your intuition, and see which group or groups resonate with you the most. And feel free to pause the video, as that may help you to make a decision. Timestamps will be in the description below, as well as in the comments. And I'll be seeing you at your chosen piles. Hello my loves, to everyone who's chosen group number 1 with this opalite crystal, welcome to your reading. Let's have a look and see. Should you wait or should you move on from this person? So, first card that we have is Gemini energy, retrograde, waxing gibbous, and lunar eclipse. And then we have get grounded, mirror, Pleiades. And then for our free tarot cards we have, oh actually it was four for your group. I originally intended to pull 3, but 4 came out, so let's go with that. We have the 10 of Swords, we have the Fool, we have the 2 of Wands, and then we have the 6 of Swords. Okay, so let's just put that here. There we go, this way they can all fit on the screen. So my loves, what I am seeing here is that this person is going to come back. You're going to have some sort of communication with them if you are not already in communication. It just feels like you aren't necessarily, but you're either going to hear from this person very soon if you haven't, or maybe you have and you're not sure what to do exactly, you know. So here we have the waxing gibbous with alignment, refinement, nurture, patience, and evolution. And then the lunar eclipse with releasing the past, breakthrough, pushing limitations, and healing. Now in combination with this 10 of Swords, I feel like this situation has weighed very heavily on your heart. There's definitely the energy of experiencing some sort of heartbreak or disappointment with this person here, and they've been very triggering. Okay, I feel like they've been mirroring you in some type of way as well. This does feel like it could be a twin flame situation, and I'm just hearing that very strongly. So I feel like during this time you've been trying your best to get grounded, trying to get this person off your mind essentially, and you've been trying to do what is best for yourself with this channeling and uplifting humanity card. It feels like you've been doing your best to take care of yourself, to not have this person on your mind, because it feels like no matter how much you try to move on or let go, they keep coming back into your mind, and it feels like that's something that's very frustrating to you. with this Mirror card here, I feel like they've been feeling it exactly the same way, in the sense that they also can't get you off your mind. It just feels like the energies here really mirror each other. You could both be having dreams about each other here. And yeah, it just feels like, in one way, when you think about this person, when you think about the future with them and the possibilities, part of you feels very hopeful and uplifted, and it just feels like you get a surge of energy, you know, from thinking about this person. But part of you also feels weighed down because of everything that's gone on in the past. There's these questions of what if, right? And now the main reason why you're here. Should you wait or should you move on from this person? It feels like you've been given a lot of time to think about what the right decision would be for you. You're trying to do what is best for yourself, instead of trying to think about what this person would want, is something that's coming through as well. I feel like you're a very empathetic person, and you absorb other people's energies very easily. And what I'm hearing from Spirit, honestly, group number one, is that you should be making your way onto your new journey and onto this new path that you have ahead of you, because I feel like you've been putting a lot of energy into a new beginning for yourself, and I don't think this person has contributed very much into your well-being in, you know, on a direct level. Whatever potential you saw with them, whatever you were imagining, it was all you, in the sense that you're projecting your potential onto this person, and maybe part of you has acknowledged that here. Also with the Six of Swords being here as well, it's very clear to me that you should move on, because whatever place you're in now, I feel like you're at a better place than you used to be, and you should really stay grounded and hone in on your strength so that you can focus on your new beginning. Because this person feels like they're stuck in some sort of cycle, or they may not have enough to offer you. It feels like you want a lot more than what they have to offer, and I don't think they have the capability, or they're not willing to meet you on that same level, because you feel like your energy is much more evolved than they are. And maybe part of you wishes that they could step up and rise up into the being that, you know, you see that they could be. But I don't feel like this person wants to, and maybe the communication that you receive from them is going to make that clear to you. This person's energy feels flighty and sort of immature in some type of way here. But it feels like, again, you have this strong emotional attachment to them, or maybe they've given you a valuable experience here that you can't seem to let go of. But Spirit is saying to, you know, make peace and have gratitude for what they've given you, and to take that with you, but also to just let them go, because considering the bright path and the bright future that's ahead of you, I don't feel like they will be able to sustain that with you. I just don't feel like they have the capability to do that, or they're not interested in being more mature. It feels like they are very focused on the present moment, on what's right in front of them, and their curiosity is more of a priority for them right now than cultivating something serious and trying to, you know, give all their attention to you. It feels like the energy is sort of all over the place, but I do feel like the intensity of your connection and like what they felt was reciprocated. But it feels like you are both on different wavelengths in terms of what you actually want, and in terms of being compatible on like a practical level. So yeah, focus on, again, getting grounded, staying grounded, making peace with whatever they've given you with this waxing gibbous here. Again, alignment, refinement, nurture, patience, and evolution. It just feels like you need to be giving your energy to yourself so that you can evolve into this next version of yourself, and into this, you know, and into doing the things that you want to do for yourself. Okay, so this is a very clear move on, make peace. And I feel like the communication you receive from them will make it very clear to you that yes, maybe you still have feelings for them, maybe they do as well, but are you guys really compatible? Can they really offer you what you need? You know, when it comes to day-to-day things. And yeah, that's something that's coming through here very strongly. It feels like this is going to be made clear to you in some sort of way, through some sort of text message or whatever the case may be. You're just going to realize that maybe this person has not evolved to the same level, or again, maybe they're stuck in some sort of cycle they're not willing to get out of. It just feels like they do not have as much awareness as you. They do not have as much self-awareness. And Spirit is telling me to remind you of how much work you've done on yourself, and if you're actually willing to let that go to waste, because you could choose to go back into this cycle with them, but is that really worthy for you? Is that really worth it for you? So yeah, take this if it resonates. Of course, this is only a general reading on YouTube, so if you feel like another path would be best for you, then of course, by all means, you can go ahead and choose that path. I am only a messenger, and I'm only here to tell you guys what I'm seeing in these cards. So with that being said, if you would like to have a deeper look into this situation, feel free to book a personal reading with me. The link to do that is in the description below. You guys can check out my Etsy shop. So with that being said, I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are, group number 1, and see you next time. Hello, my loves, to everyone who's chosen group number 2 of this blue howlite crystal. Welcome to your reading. Let's have a look and see, should you wait or should you move on from this person? So the first card that we have is Void of Course. Then we have Square, Pluto Energy, Waxing Gibbous, and then we have Don't Dim to Fit In, Keepers of the Earth, Lemuria, and then for the tarot cards we have the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, and the Seven of Cups. So immediately what I'm hearing is that there's a lot going on in this person's mind at the moment. I feel like they are dealing with a lot of difficulties and obstacles, and I feel like, you know, if you are in communication with them, this is why they have not been able to make as much time for you. It feels like they keep running into roadblocks or limitations. They might be going through some dark night of the soul. And I feel like this has been quite hard for you, because it feels like your energy is very willing and very present to give and to be there for this person. It feels like you're willing to help them out, but they're refusing their help, or they're just kind of refusing your energy and your caringness, your nurturance. They're kind of rejecting that right now, the Emperor energy, and they just feel, honestly, the energy just feels very closed off in general, not just to you. And now with what I'm seeing here, group number 2, this is it just feels like maybe this person also doesn't have the capability of understanding you to some degree, or maybe you're not able to share as much of yourself with them as you wish that you could, because with this Don't Dim to Fit In, maybe you've kind of been going void of course since meeting this person. Maybe they've been distracting you from your goals or from what you know is true to yourself and to your highest path. It feels like they've kind of been making you question everything, and it kind of feels like it's driving you crazy. Like, what should I do? Is this really the right thing for me? Maybe you're imagining how you should alter your path in order to fit them in. But Spirit is saying that if this was really the right person for you, you would not have to dim your light, or you wouldn't have to change your path to fit this person in, especially if what you're focusing on is really something that makes you happy, or you know you're doing the right thing for yourself. It just feels like this person has been a distraction in a way. Maybe they have been giving you some type of emotional fulfillment. There's something about this person which I feel has been emotionally satisfying or emotionally satiating to you. But Spirit knows that what you're creating is a life of abundance with this Lemuria card here. And don't distract yourself from cultivating your own heaven and cultivating the things that make you feel good. And maybe you're listening to this thinking, but this person is part of what makes me feel good. Well, the way I see it now, what they're able to offer you is very limited at the moment. I feel like this could even be a situationship or a situation with no labels, but the communication feels like it's there, but it's not as fulfilling, and it's not something that you know, it just feels like you want more or you need more. But this person seems to be going through a lot right now. They seem to be experiencing a lot of transformation in their life, and I genuinely feel like they're not able to hold the space right now for a deeper commitment or a deeper emotional connection with you. They're kind of in a depressive type of energy, and again, they have a lot going on in their mind. So Spirit is saying that communicating with this person how you actually feel and being truthful that maybe you have feelings for them is a way for you to realize that maybe they're not the one, in the sense that they can't offer you what you need right now. Okay, so maybe there's going to be a possibility in the future is what Spirit is telling me, but by then I feel like you would have already detached from this situation. So don't, you know, don't dim to fit in, don't dim your light as a way to, you know, have this person in your life, because I feel like this could be a repeating cycle or repeating pattern for you, where you try to accommodate other people, or you try to, yeah, like you tend to stray off your path because you want to bring others with you, but not everyone is meant to go with you along your journey. Group number 2, and the people that are meant to be there, things will be much more effortless, and I'm really getting that sense with this Lemuria card. So Spirit is saying that they feel like you're going through an emotional, yeah, like you're not going through an easy emotional time at the moment right now, and maybe this person was some type of emotional crutch for you, or that's honestly how this message is coming through. So I'm apologizing if that doesn't sound you know, too good, but it is coming through that, you know, try to tap into other more holistic resources, or like other ways in which you can feel good and feel comforted. And it is saying you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So maybe praying, going within, or maybe relying on friends, or just connecting with nature to help you regain that sense of balance and emotional fulfillment, instead of trying to reach out to someone who is honestly very unavailable, emotionally unavailable right now. So should you wait or should you move on from this person? I think you should move on, group number 2, simply because holding on to them is kind of is not going to give you too much right now. You're not going to get too much return on your investment. So this is honestly what's coming through. But yeah, even with this even with this waning gibbous here, it says releasing gratitude, nurture, act of service. So I feel like you've been wanting to again do a lot for this person, but focus that energy back to yourself, back into your goals, which again I feel like you've been sort of letting go of. So again, do what you have to do to give yourself that emotional fulfillment, instead of expecting someone else who maybe doesn't even have the ability to give that to themselves right now, let alone someone else. Because yeah, this person does have a lot to figure out. So with that being said, yeah, do keep in mind that this is a general reading. So you know, if you feel like what's best for you is different to what you're hearing in this reading, then by all means you can choose another path. I'm just a messenger, and I'm here to read the cards that have been presented to me. So yeah, with that being said, my lovely group number 2, if you do want to have a deeper look into this situation, you can always feel free to book a personal reading with me. The link to do that is in the description below. You guys can check out my Etsy shop. And I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are, and see you next time. Hello my loves, to everyone who's chosen group number 3 with this black obsidian crystal. Welcome to your reading. Let's have a look and see, should you wait or should you move on from this person? So the first card that we have is the 9th house with Sagittarius energy. The next card is Jupiter, which is also Sagittarius, but also Pisces energy. And the next card that we have is the Stellium. And you know what, group number 3, I'm getting a very good feeling from this group, in the sense that I feel like there is a lot of expansion moving forward. It feels like maybe there was a pause, but before I get more into it, let's get the rest of these cards. So here we have Rama. It says, where are you being called to journey to? Then we have Inner Temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah, it feels like you and this person, you have a very magical love story between the two of you, where you're constantly being drawn back to each other. Maybe you know, circumstances have gotten in the way, but you two keep making your way back to each other somehow. Transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, and deep healing. Okay, and then for the tarot cards, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, and the Three of Swords. So my lovely group number 3, what I am seeing here is that I'm hearing absolutely you should wait for this person. Honestly, whatever's been happening, it's just been like a little bump in the road, but the road ahead with this person is a very large and expansive one, and there's a potential for such a beautiful future here. Especially with this Stellium, it feels like there's so much for you to accomplish together within this connection. And it says here, where you being called to journey to. So maybe this is a long distance connection of the Sagittarius here. Maybe you feel drawn to travel to the destination where they are. And Spirit is just kind of giving me a thumbs up on that, because it feels like even the place that you are, again, being called to journey to, that destination where maybe your person is, and I almost said soulmate, that's like a very good location for you and your soul. Like there's a reason as to why your soul has been drawn to that place, and I feel like there's a lot of divine intervention within this connection with the Wheel of Fortune here. Maybe there was a situation which kind of broke your heart or disappointed you, but Spirit is telling me that it's normal for things like that to happen, in the sense that you know, if this was like a micro disappointment where maybe this person let you down in being able to fulfill a promise, it does feel like this person is trying their best, and there's someone who's like actively emotionally involved in this connection. You are actively on their mind. It does feel like communication is frequent, but as I said, maybe there have been some things which have caused this doubt or have caused this heartbreak in some sort of way. And with this Hermit card here, I feel like you've just spent some time on your own to think about things, or maybe part of you has felt quite lonely, or you know, you wonder if you should give up because it's not possible to make things work, because it honestly, it just feels kind of like it's been life that has been getting in the way of this connection, not necessarily the two of you and what you would want for each other and for this connection. And you're wondering if you could really get through this. Can you get through this one last push before the two of you unite? And Spirit is saying absolutely you can. It feels like you've just been doing a lot of work on your side, and this person has been as well. So Spirit is saying to give yourself grace. Things are happening at the right time. Try to not rush the process, and know that things are changing. Changes are taking place, and your manifestations are fruitful and they are coming to life. Especially with the Sagittarius energy, it's all about hope. It's all about being optimistic, knowing that things are going to be okay here, because I really feel like they will be. And I feel like deep down within your heart, with this Inner Temple here, you know that this is the person for you. It feels like you two have both been very devoted to each other. You've been giving a lot of energy to each other, and it's been very much reciprocal here. So of course this is a general reading, so listen with discernment and you will know if this situation applies to you. But as I said, the energy here, it feels very good, and I think you should wait for this person, because they are waiting for you as well, and their efforts are, you know, not just on themselves and on what they want, but it's about the two of you and what you both need in order to thrive in this connection. So if you feel like there's forces right now keeping you guys apart, just know it's because you both have some things to figure out, and things are just falling into place and the puzzle pieces are being fit together. And to just keep going ahead with what you're doing, because you are doing the right thing, and things will get easier as you clear up the roadblocks, and you will find your way back to each other. You will unite, and it will be with a level of peace and fulfillment, knowing that you've tried your best, and this connection almost is going to feel like a reward. The two of you being together, it's like, oh, finally we can breathe, we can relax, because we have each other, and none of these things are getting in the way. Maybe family situations, work, or even school situations, have been getting in the way. And yeah, it's just necessary things you have to do for your own development. But yeah, the two of you working on yourselves in this way is very much beneficial to this connection, and you are being assisted by the universe, and you are being guided here. So with that being said, my lovely group number 3, I hope that you found this helpful. I wish you the best on your journey with this connection. Again, it just does feel like things are about to take off. Whenever you are listening to this reading, it feels like things are going to come into alignment very soon. And for some of you guys, I'm even hearing within 3 months. There's going to be like a culmination of energy where maybe what you want to happen will happen, or something like that. It just feels like you're going to be seeing each other very soon in person if you haven't already. So as I said, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave out what doesn't. You're always free to choose whatever path you want to take. I'm only a messenger, and I'm here to communicate what I see in the cards. But of course, if you do want to have a deeper look into your situation on a personal level, feel free to book a personal reading with me. The link to do that is in the description below, where you guys can find my Etsy shop. And I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are, my lovely group number 3. And yeah, I wish you all the best. See you next time. Hello, my loves, to everyone who's chosen group number 4 with this citrine crystal. Welcome to your reading. Let's have a look and see, should you wait or should you move on from this person? So the first card that we have is Chiron, the wounded healer. The next card is Sextile, integration, cooperation, tools, skills, ingenuity, harmony, and empathy. The next card is Mercury, communication, knowledge, information, and curiosity. And then we have Warrior Woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Then we have Yes, just say yes, okay. Then we have Answer the Call, what is your soul calling you to do? And then we have the 10 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, and the Empress. So what I'm hearing from Spirit is that there could have been like a little explosive energy that took place, like an argument that was maybe taking place, which kind of made you question things. But Spirit is just kind of like laughing a little bit, because it's very much like a lover's quarrel. It feels like this connection has been very fulfilling to you, and it feels like the future of this connection is going to be very fruitful and abundant. This could even lead to a pregnancy, or maybe you're pregnant already. But it feels like maybe the two of you have made family plans, and things just feel quite serious here. And with this 10 of Cups here, it does feel like this person is your wish fulfillment. You are their wish fulfillment. Spirit is saying the two of you are made for each other. Of course, it's natural to have doubts when arguments come up, and when there's things that need to be resolved, things which can be a bit difficult. Sometimes there's work, there's stress, there's things in day-to-day life which can weigh us down, and as a result trickle into other areas of our lives, and maybe even to our relationships. And maybe this is something that has been relevant to your connection with this person, and it just feels like the way in which the two of you communicate with each other, it could be a bit more gentle or a bit more clear, or there could just be some type of improvement when it comes to how the two of you communicate with each other. And Spirit is saying problem solved. So that communication is going to lead to a lot of healing. It's going to allow the two of you to get to know each other more. It's going to help you to cooperate more easily and be able to make things happen as a team. To understand that when you communicate is not to go against each other and is not to be defensive, but it's just because you both care very much about each other. And there's honestly like a fear of losing each other on both sides. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's a lot of empathy for each other in this connection. And it feels like it's been a long journey or a long road. There's been a lot of healing and that has taken place in this connection. But Spirit is saying in this situation, with a lot of love and light, things will be fine. And, you know, things can always be refined within a connection. There's always going to be improvements that can be made. And Spirit is telling me that maybe there's been like a repetitive cycle or something that's been repeatedly coming up as a problem within this connection. And maybe this is what's been causing that doubt, but that cycle will end. It just requires a bit more effort on maybe this person's part, maybe your part, maybe both of you, whatever the case may be here. It just feels like there may be a period of time where this connection is requiring some strength. It's requiring discernment. It's requiring you knowing, I'm hearing what's theirs and what's yours, but also what is external factors affecting the two of you to have communication problems, and what is actually like the two of you. You know what I mean? Like not allowing the external world to get in the way of this connection as much. And this is going to solve a lot of things, but the future does look abundant here within this connection. Any doubt will be cleared up, and there will be just a lot of beautiful things ahead for the two of you. As I said, I'm seeing a family, I'm seeing traveling, I'm just seeing a lot of positive, happy and fulfilling things. But there is some patience that's required in order to maybe just get through that last push, or like through the last bit of that cycle before it ends. Because maybe there's even like a high school sweetheart energy, or there's like an energy of you being together from a very young age, or just being together for a very long time. And so yeah, when you are with someone for a long time, maybe you get kind of tired sometimes of seeing the same patterns and habits repeat that, you know, maybe are not the most beneficial. But Spirit saying this is what life is about, this is what relationships are about. You know, if you feel like you love this person, they make you happy, if you know, most of the time is great, then go based on that, you know. But yeah, maybe during the period of time you're listening, maybe you're experiencing more stress, and then this is again causing you to doubt things. But Spirit is saying to take a breather, calm down a bit, reevaluate things, and just know that this person wants to work things out with you. And the necessary tools and skills will be shown to you on the way as you try to make this connection work. So should you wait for this person? Should you move on from them? I think you should wait for this person. I think based on what I'm seeing here, things can be resolved, and things look great here. Of course, keep in mind always what is best for yourself. You do not have to mother or nurture anyone, but you know, being empathetic and loving, caring towards one another, being compassionate is a great part of why relationships are so worth it, why they are so fulfilling. And it is just something, it's a necessary component to make them work in the long run. So definitely use your discernment here with this sword. I keep being called to talk about that. And just being able to create boundaries, and maybe even take more time for yourself and just replenish your own energy, and filling up your own cup is what's going to help you sustain the longevity of this connection here. And yeah, it's yeah, I feel like you already know this, but maybe you just needed another gentle reminder from the universe to not be impulsive or make a decision that you might regret. So with that being said, my lovely group number 4, keep in mind that this is a general reading. You are always free to choose whatever path you wish, whatever is best for yourself. And yeah, if you want to have a deeper look into this situation, you know, on a more personal level, you can feel free to book a personal reading with me. The link to do that is in the description below. You guys can check out my Etsy shop. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are, my loves. And I wish you all the best and lots of luck with your situation. Much love. Hello, my loves, to everyone who's chosen group number 5 with this green moss agate crystal. Welcome to your reading. Let's have a look and see, should you wait or should you move on from this person? So the first card that we have is Saturn energy. Okay. The next card that we have is Sagittarius energy. There's an energy here of wanting to be on your way or wanting to expand, but feeling like there's restrictions or like you're not able to. Because Saturn here is a card that is all about boundaries, limitations, delays, responsibilities. So for some of you guys, maybe you feel like this person is holding you back in some sort of way, or you feel like there's been a lot of delays within this connection. So here we have the full moon. It says energy peak, harvest, blessings and achievement. Here we have Mars energy, willpower, desire, fortitude and rage. Yeah, so there could have been a situation here that has caused you to feel a lot of rage or maybe some anger or even resentment towards this person. But whatever the case is, it just feels like there's been a lot of pushbacks, a lot of feeling like, you know, you try to take 2 steps forward, but you're being pulled back, and then you have to restart the process all over again. It's something that I'm hearing from Spirit. So here we have the next card, which is Dance with Life, do something to change your energy. Then we have How can you mother yourself? Then we have Protection, call back your power, cut the cords and soul retrieval. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Cups. I feel like there's something about this person where they keep letting you down or they keep disappointing you in some type of way, where maybe you've had to take on more burdens than is actually necessary for you to take on. So there's just something about this person where maybe you feel like they're not really contributing to either the life that you've built together or just to some type of abundance that's been cultivated here. It feels like you've been the one that's put in the work, or you have all these achievements. Maybe you had, you know, maybe you cultivated like 8 of these pentacles and this person has only contributed with 1. That's something I'm hearing as well. The next card that we have is the 8 of Wands and the Devil. So maybe you feel like you are chained to this person, or you feel some type of addiction to them, or maybe the 2 of you just can't seem to let each other go. It feels like there's cycles here. I'm seeing like ups and downs, where maybe when things are good, they're really good, but when they're bad, they're like really bad. And it just feels like you have a lot to say here. Like there's a lot on your chest. That maybe you have not been able to get across to this person, or maybe they have just not been understanding, or maybe they lack the ability to understand you. It just feels like this person is not really giving much. Like maybe you're frustrated, you're trying to communicate why you feel frustrated, and this person is not really doing much to fix things. They feel very like docile, even to the point where I feel drawn to say like lazy, or maybe just, yeah, unbothered, is how the energy is coming through here. And it just feels like you've kind of had enough of taking care of this person. Maybe you've been helping out this person financially, or with a housing situation, or whatever the case may be for you. Group number 5, it just feels like you've been putting in way too much, and it's just time to cut the cords now. It's time to protect yourself, to put yourself first, because this person has been honestly taking your energy so much. I don't want to say they're like a parasite, but that's how Spirit is conveying the message to me. And it just feels like you haven't had a lot of joy when it comes to them. It just feels like you want to move forward, you want to progress in your life, and all this person is doing is stagnating, doing the same old things. It just feels like their vision is not necessarily as big as yours. They're very fulfilled in their cycles, you know. If what they do is not much, then they're actually happy with that, you know. But I feel like for you, you have desires in your heart, things you want to fulfill, that you want to take action towards. Like you don't want to wait anymore. And I feel like you know this as well, but because of the attachment, or maybe even the responsibility that you feel towards this person, you're just being held back. And Spirit is saying that that's an illusion in your mind with the Devil here. You're not being held back. Maybe there's something that happened to you during your childhood years where you've always had to take care of other people put burdens on you. Maybe you're like the elder sibling. Whatever the case may be, you're not here to mother someone else if, you know, they are not your child. And I feel like part of you is just really tired of having to carry the weight of others on your shoulders. Like you just want to be free, you want to dance with life. Oh, lighting ran out. You know, you want to just do things which make you feel great, do things which make you feel happy and abundant. And all this person has been doing is just honestly disappointing you, and from your perspective acting childish, where maybe you've had to take a parental role within this connection. So here with this Star Mother card, it says, how can you mother yourself? It's time to mother yourself instead of trying to nurture someone who is maybe not deserving of those things, or someone who's just been leeching off your energy. This is honestly how it's coming across. Maybe to the point where it's like affecting your health now. So maybe you're having certain health issues, and it just feels like this, I'm even hearing like inflammation or something of your immunity that could be up. And it could be as a result of being with someone who's just not beneficial for you in any type of way. So yeah, I don't think you should wait for this person. They're not going to grow up the same way that you want them to. So it's just time to put all that nurturing energy back into yourself and flourish and dance with life, do the things that you want to do. And yeah, you are just not responsible for this person and for their well-being. You're responsible for yours, because clearly I just don't see them reciprocating that. So yeah, break the chains. You are free. Liberate yourself and move on is something that Spirit wants to say. So with that being said, my lovely group number 5, I hope that this reading was helpful. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so I am only a messenger. You are here to choose whatever path you want to take. You are always free to do that. As I said, I'm only telling you guys what I'm seeing here, you know, what the cards are showing me. And yeah, if you want to have a deeper look into your situation, you know, on a more personal level, you can feel free to book a personal reading with me. The link to do that is in the description below. And with that being said, I wish you the best of luck and a wonderful day or night wherever you are. See you next time. Hello my loves, to everyone who's chosen group number 6 with this white howlite crystal. Welcome to your reading. Let's have a look and see, should you wait or should you move on from this person? So the first card that we have here is I do with the 6th house, Virgo energy. And then we have the 12th house with Pisces, I surrender. Some of you guys could have like a 12th house synastry going on with this person is what I'm hearing. Don't worry if you don't know too much about astrology, but moving on. Then we have Scorpio energy. Then we have the Sun. Okay. Spirit is telling me that it's very clear to you, or that you know. It's almost like you're coming to this reading to have your intuition confirmed. For Pisces energy to come up, it just feels like your intuition is very strong and you're listening to this in like a very observant way. Like I already know, but let's see if it comes up. Like, I just need that one last confirmation if I'm actually doing the right thing or not. So it says here, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Yep. And then we have unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So yeah, you and this person could have shared like lifetimes together. You could feel a very strong connection with this person on like even a psychic level. There's just the feeling here of, oh, when I met this person, it feels like I've just known them for lifetimes. Like there was just this instant connection. Here we have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So immediately what I'm hearing is like, you know that you're gonna see this person again. Okay, here we have the Four of Swords. Here we have the Ace of Wands. And then we have the King of Cups. So what I'm seeing is that, you know, you're going to see this person, but Spirit is saying to not be in this waiting energy while you wait for them. Does that make sense? I feel like things could go really either way when you next meet this person. So this is why during that time, it's really important that, you know, you could be doing like hypnotherapy or doing stuff to clean out your subconscious mind with this 12th house and this Scorpio. It's like you're purging out whatever's no longer beneficial for you, or like even whatever patterns have come up as a result of being in connection with this person. So this is a connection that if you want to make it work, it is going to require a lot of work on self. And it's like you're already doing what you have to do. Spirit knows that, Spirit sees that. But at the same time, while you do this work, don't be so focused on them. You know, like don't just project your mental energy onto them. Have fun, celebrate your life. Don't be so serious, as it says on this card. Focus on what's fulfilling to you. Spirit is saying focus on cultivating your manifestations, because it does feel here like your cup is full, or yeah, it just feels like you have a lot of you have a lot to drink from your own cup. So like really savor the moment and the fruitful, abundant life that's in front of you, and follow your inspiration in the present moment. Just live life in the present moment more. Don't focus so much, because you are bound to cross paths with this person again at some point. But don't be in this like, don't put your life on hold for this person, or for the Four of Swords to come up is what I want to say. Like, don't put your life on hold. Focus on what you have to do on a daily basis, because here we have the Virgo card, right? The Virgo card is all about daily routines. It's all about, you know, what are you doing to maintain yourself on a daily basis? You know, it's the small habits, it's the small things that help us to fill up our own cup. So focus on doing that. Focus on clearing out your subconscious and doing that healing and purging work on yourself. Follow your highest path. Follow your life path. Keep doing what you're doing. You're already doing what you have to do. And yeah, just like liberate yourself from all these heavy toxic energies. And by the time you meet this person, it's like, I think you will feel free or like liberated enough to see them with clarity, to know if you want something with them or not. It really feels like the choice is up to you here. So based on what I'm seeing here, group number 6, you can wait for this person, but also like don't be in a waiting energy. You know what I mean? Like have them as a open possibility for the future, but don't hang on to them and don't cling on to them so much. So I'm not going to tell you to move on from them, but I'm going to tell you to detach from them. I'm going to tell you to focus on yourself, focus on living your life. And as I said, by the time they appear, you're going to have so much fulfillment in yourself, so much fulfillment in your life. You're going to be free from the things that maybe were blocking your vision before, where now you can actually see this person clearly, and you're going to realize like, am I still like attracted to this person? Do I still want them? Or was it just like, or was it because, you know, of the reasons I met them? Is like, now that I've worked through that, now that I've worked through the things that they've brought up for me, from my subconscious, from my triggers, now that that's been healed and worked on, do I still feel that attraction to them? So Spirit's going to give you that opportunity to see if you're going to choose them again or not. It's really completely up to you. But yeah, during this time, keep doing the work on yourself that you've been doing and building this wonderful, beautiful life for yourself. Live in the present moment, have fun, and keep your options open is what Spirit is telling me. So this person could very well be one of your options. So yeah, have fun, but also don't block off any other possibilities too. And yeah, so as I said, wait, but don't be in a waiting energy, and keep yourself open while you continue to do this work, and while you know, release these heavy attachments and energies, and, you know, just not thinking about them so much, like cutting those psychic cords with this person so that you can just focus on what you have to do, and just know in divine timing you'll see them again. You'll see them whenever you have to. So with this being said, my lovely group number 6, I hope that this reading was able to give you some clarity. Of course, keep in mind, I'm only a messenger. I'm here to communicate what I see in the cards, but you're always allowed to choose whatever path you wish is best for yourself. Okay, so yeah, if you want to book a personal reading with me to have a deeper look into this situation, you are welcome to do that. The link to my Etsy shop is in the description below. And I hope you have a lovely, wonderful day or night wherever you are, and the best of luck with your situation. Much love.